buddies, that was Mike and the Mechanics, The Living Years. The intro is played on a keyboard, so to try and emulate that sound, I used an Electro Harmonix Synth 9 pedal on the last setting, the Poly 6 setting, okay? So I got this kind of sound. Okay, but for the purposes of the lesson, I'll turn that off just so it's a little clearer what I'm playing. Okay, so I'm playing A flat and then adding a 9th note to that chord, a B flat, by adding 8 on the D string. Then going to G minor. Then going to B flat minor. And again, this time I'm adding a 9th note over the B flat chord, minor chord by adding C on 10 on the D string. And then I'm playing an E flat chord. Okay, I could just play the chord and hold that, but there's a little keyboard melody that builds up. So I'm adding on to that a sus4, A flat, then playing the B flat on 6 on the E string, then adding a C, a 6th note, or you can do it with your little finger. So I'm playing 8, 9 on B, 6, 8, 9, and then 11, last note, E flat on the E string. So B flat, C, D flat, E flat, 6, 8, 9, 11. And then we've got a few bars of A flat before the verse kicks in. So just A flat. So the chords for the verse is A flat to D flat major 7, A flat to D flat major 7, then to G flat, B flat minor, then I'm playing E flat 7 sus4, so that's 6, 8, 6, 9, 6, starting on the A string. Then I'm playing D flat over E flat, so that's just a bar across the 6th fret, starting on the A string, and just add my 3rd finger to get an E flat, back to A flat. So that's the chorus chords. A flat, quickly go over them. D flat major 7, A flat, D flat major 7, G flat, B flat minor, E flat 7 sus4, E flat, D flat over E flat to E flat. Okay, so on the playthrough, I just played through one verse and went straight into a chorus, because once you've learned one of the verses and the choruses, they all just repeat. So I just shortened the intro there by doing that. So that's the verse chords, okay? And when you go into the chorus is, I was playing on the sort of keyboard guitar, A flat, C, to D flat, do, B flat minor, and then for this guitar I was playing, just playing that D flat over E flat to E flat. Repeat. And so A flat, D flat, B flat, minor, D flat over E flat, to A flat. So I added a crunch guitar, which is comes in later in the song, and so that I'm just playing power chords. Da, 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 da. A flat to D flat, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. This is the verse. And then ba, 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 ba. Or down here. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Da, da, da. And just simpler on this one, just go to an E. So I'm not playing some of those fancier chords that I was playing on the previous guitar. I'm just playing E flat. So that this guitar is much more simplified. So I was just sliding up to those as well. So I was going from A flat to D flat to G flat to B flat, all power chords, to E flat. And the chorus, very simple, A flat to D flat to B flat to A flat. So yeah, A flat, D flat, however you want to play it, B flat, E flat. Okay, so that's the crunchier guitar, and that's a little simpler than the chords I was playing on the synth guitar. So next we'll look at the kind of picked guitar part. There's a repeated riff that plays over those chords, which is mostly this. So what I'm playing is an A flat chord on 1, 1 and 1 on the D, G and B strings. And I'm using my fingers to do that. I'm using my thumb on the D string and my first and second fingers on the G and B strings respectively. So and that keeps going round. And I've seen Mike Rutherford play this, and he plays it with pick and fingers, so using kind of, he's holding a pick and playing the D string with a pick, and his other fingers to pick the string. So whatever works for you, it's entirely up to you, of course, how you play it, but I found it nice and easy to use the thumb and two fingers. So that just goes round and round until just pre-chorus, where we've got I'm going from a D flat chord to E flat, so just going on 3, 1, 2, moving it up 2 frets, back down, and then back to this phrase. And then, so we've got, and it kind of comes in just before the beat, so it's and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Best way is just to play along with the record to get the feel, so and 1 then we've got this. A little bit at the end of the verse where it goes. So again, I'm using the same fingers, but this time using my two fingers on the B and E string for these first two notes, and still picking with my thumb on the D string. So I'm playing F and D flat, so 1 and 2 on the E and B strings. So and then going E flat and A. So just keeping those two notes on the bottom the same. So here we've got these two notes and the E flat. And then we're back. We've got the A flat back on the G string. So I'm now playing the B and G strings again. So these two together. Then, so 4 and 1, 2 and 1, 1 and 1. E flat and A flat, D flat and A flat, C and A flat. So which plays just before you go into the chorus. So slowly. And then the chorus carries on. Over those first two chords, and then it sounds like this when it goes to the B flat minor chord. So over the first two chords I'm playing, and then I'm adding my third finger on 3 on the D string. I'm still playing 1 and 1, but so I think that's what it is. It's a little hard to tell, but it's something like that. Over the B flat minor chord, and then I'm playing the D flat chord to the E flat chord. So and then we got back to that little rundown that we played. And so that's the little picked part that plays over those chords. Great tune. So we'll take a look at the bass part. I was just keeping things very, very simple on the bass. On the intro, even though it's just keyboards, I added some bass to fill it out. I was playing A flat to G, so 4 to 3 on the bottom string, then to B flat, little 6, to E flat. That's just the intro, 4 notes, and then on the verse, A flat, and kind of like to slide up to these, just long sustained notes. A flat on 4, to D flat on 9, A flat, again to D flat, to G flat on 2, to B flat on 6, to E flat on 6 on the A string. Okay, that's your notes for the verse, and the chorus couldn't be simpler, just A flat, to D flat, so 4 to 9 or 4 to 4, to B flat on 6 on the bottom string, to E flat on 6 on the A string, and that's basically it. Now just keep it simple, always a good motto. Okay, so that is The Living Years. Hope you've enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, buddies.